Hi, my name is Saif Maruk. I've chosen Cathedral Santuari de Guadalupe to visit. The, the address for this cathedral is 2215 Ross Avenue, Dallas, Texas 75201. This worship site is in a big part of Dallas. It is in downtown Dallas and is visited by many people every day. This cathedral is a very big and beautiful place. In the church it would show many nativities, such as Mary holding baby Jesus, which symbolizes the holy birth of the prophet of Christianity, which is Jesus, or Mary holding Jesus when he is suffering and is in intense pain, which symbolizes rough time Jesus had but survived with being strong and faithful. There is also architecture of Mary's children as angels in front of the gates of heaven, which would symbolize the status of Mary's children. This worship site is a Catholic cathedral that is welcoming to anyone and any race. This cathedral respects the other races and languages because for the Spanish-speaking people that do not speak English very good or prefer Spanish over English, are given a separate performance on Sunday, which is a holy day for Christianity. In 1869, the Bishop of Galveston established the first Catholic parish. This cathedral first started with the beginning of the church in 1872. It was started by the Catholic parish that was run by the Ursulines that were hired by the Catholic parish. It was named the Sacred Heart Church. Then later, in 1890, the Sacred Heart Parish outgrew its church building and started working on a cathedral. This, it was named Sacred Heart Cathedral. In October 1902, the cathedral was finished and formally dedicated as the Cathedral of the Sacred Heart. Many other diocesan parishes were built, one of which one of which was a neighboring parish named Our Lady of Guadalupe, which served Mexican immigrants since 1914. Bishop Thomas Tescholpe invited the parish to merge with Sacred Hearts. In 1975, the old Guadalupe Church was closed down. Later, on December 12, 1977, Sacred Heart Cathedral was renamed Cathedral Santuario de Guadalupe, honoring Lady of Guadalupe. In my opinion, I felt like this cathedral is very inclusive because it is always welcoming to entering people, and people may enter at their time, at any time they would like. The atmosphere had a very warm, welcoming feel because the people there were very nice and kind, and the people there interacted very easily with any with no path. Also, when I walked in, I was welcomed and asked if I need any guidance. And if I had any questions, they would answer it kindly. I was also offered a tour, so I had the opportunity to see the unique architecture in the church, such as the statue of Mary and the statue of Jesus, and was able to see how the people interacted and prayed as one, although they are from many different races, but they are in the same place practicing the same religion, praising the same God as one. The people weren't just friends at the church, but were good friends that would go over each other's house. So they were more than just a friend you would see at the church. Music is a big part of this church. There are monthly performances by boys and girls from grades 4th through 12th. There are also non-audition Spanish performances by adults on Sundays, as I said. In addition, every Sunday the cathedral praise and worship mass is celebrated. In the church, they also perform marriages and baptism. The people would come in and read the Bible in a calm, relaxing area, and that would soothe them and their soul. Sometimes there would be a get together of people to read the Bible, and they would analyze and break it down to understand it more. At this time, the people would also teach each other fun facts about Christianity or Jesus. There would also be teachers teaching kids about their religion, Jesus, and the Bible. They had mass lectures that was wanting them to stay pure and clean, and they usually ended in songs and chanting. The people would leave happy and are reassured, fulfilled, and would feel content. The Catholic people have annual mass celebrations for certain holidays in the religion of Christianity. For example, during Christmas, they would have prayers and lectures that would tell the stories behind the holiday, and they would motivate you to do good and be positive in that time period and overall in life. Also, they would have fun and interactive games with the kids during Easter. They would hide eggs for the kids to find them, but at first they would as usual tell the background of Easter. They also have confessions where you confess your wrongdoings to a priest and pay money to get forgiven and are told to do good acts to redeem themselves. In the cathedral, they have a nativity that shows Mary holding baby Jesus. Louis Chichioki was explaining to me the basics of Christianity. He said Christians believe that God is the Father, Jesus Christ is the Son, and belief in the Holy Spirit. They also believe of Christ's second coming, the day of judgment, and the salvation of the faithful. Also, they believe that God created the world in 6 days and rested on the seventh, which would be Sunday, which is the holy day for Christianity. When I interviewed Louis Chichioki, he responds with enthusiasm and passion. It was like he wanted to tell me more about this church. He was passionate about it. I think it makes them happy to work at a place like this of worship.